Edmontosaurus is one of the largest non-sauropod dinosaurs to walk the Earth. This incredible animal was discovered in wider regions, spanning from parts of Alberta, Canada, Alaska, Wyoming, New Jersey, and famously in the Hell Creek Formation in Montana, where other famous dinosaurs were found, including T-Rex, Triceratops, and Ankylosaurus. An adult Edmontosaurus measured approximately 9 to 13 meters, 30 to 43 feet, long, stood 3 to 4 meters, 9 to 13 feet, tall at the hips, and weighed around 4 to 7 metric tons, 4 to 7.7 short tons. Although some exceptionally large specimens may make this giant even bigger, potentially reaching 15 meters, 49 feet long, and weighing up to 10 to 15 tons, which is several feet longer and a couple tons heavier than the largest T-Rex ever discovered. While Edmontosaurus didn't have powerful claws or bone-crushing bites, they still had a couple defensive methods, that being their tail legs and overall weight, Edmontosaurus would likely trample, kick, or smack predators like young or adult T-Rexes, but would most likely have a harder time when coming in contact with a very large one. The genus Edmontosaurus, specifically the two known species, Edmontosaurus regalis and Edmontosaurus annectans, live in certain parts of North America throughout the late Cretaceous Maastrichtian stage in North America. This dinosaur possessed a sophisticated dental battery within its powerful jaws, consisting of hundreds of continually replaced teeth for grinding tough plant matter like pine needles, twigs, fruits, and seeds. Its diet was likely composed of conifers and ginkgos, as well as ferns and other plant life. This is a Dracorex. Some paleontologists actually think that this dinosaur was not its own genus, but was actually a growth stage of Pachycephalosaurus. Must speak of the devil. This is Pachycephalosaurus wyomingensis. Pachycephalosaurus was a bipedal, herbivorous dinosaur known for its distinctive, incredibly thick, domed skull. The name itself means thick-headed lizard. It lived in what is now western North America during the late Cretaceous period, about 70 to 65 million years ago. Pachycephalosaurus fossils have been found in the western United States, in states like Montana, South Dakota, Colorado, and Wyoming, with notable discoveries from the Lance Formation and Hell Creek Formation. Some remains have also been found in Alberta, Canada. An adult Pachycephalosaurus was approximately 4.5 meters, 15 feet long, and weighed around 450 kilograms, 990 pounds. It stood about 1.5 to 1.8 meters, 5 to 6 feet tall, at the hips, making it the largest Pachycephalosaur ever discovered. Another dinosaur that is known as a juvenile Pachycephalosaurus is Stygimoloch. The scientific consensus suggests that Stygimoloch was likely a juvenile form of Pachycephalosaurus and not a separate genus. Stygimoloch is estimated to have been 6 to 11.5 feet, 1.8 to 3.5 meters, long, weigh 70 to 498 pounds, 77 to 226 kilograms, and would be about 4.6 feet, 1.4 meters, tall. As for the aforementioned Dracorex, while exact measurements for Dracorex are debated among paleontologists, most estimates suggest it was around 3 to 4 meters, 10 to 12 feet long, and weighed about 90 to 360 kilograms, 200 to 800 pounds. The genus Pachycephalosaurus that split off into the 3 pachycephalosaurs are incredibly fascinating in their own right and shows us one of the best examples of growth stages in dinosaurs. Tyrannosaurus rex, also known as T-Rex, is the most iconic dinosaur of all time and one of the largest predators to roam the Earth before the mass extinction event 66 million years ago. living during the late Cretaceous period, roughly 68 to 66 million years ago. This massive theropod dominated the ecosystems of western North America, in the Hell Creek Formation and other fossil-rich areas stretching from modern-day Canada down through the Dakotas, Montana and Wyoming. T-Rex was a true giant. The average adult measured around 40 feet, 12 meters long, stood about 12 feet, 3.6 meters, tall at the hips, and weighed between 7 and 9 tons. Some specimens, however, were even larger. The famous fossil Sioux, housed at the Field Museum in Chicago, measures over 40 feet in length, while Scotty, discovered in Saskatchewan, is considered the largest known T-Rex, stretching approximately 42 feet, 12.8 meters, and estimated to have weighed more than 9, 10 and possibly 11 tons or more, rivaling any land predator in history for sheer bulk. What made T-Rex so formidable wasn't just its size, but also its features. Its skull alone could reach 5 feet long and was armed with around 60 thick, serrated teeth, some measuring up to 8 inches, perfectly adapted for puncturing flesh and crushing bone. Its bite force has been calculated to exceed 30,000 to over 50,000 newtons of force, the strongest of any known terrestrial animal, past or present, making it capable of pulverizing the bones of its prey and accessing the rich marrow inside. While its tiny two-fingered arms are small, they were surprisingly strong for their size and may have been used to grasp prey, assist with mating, or help the animal push itself off the ground. Balancing this massive head and torso was a powerful, muscular tail that could extend over 15 feet long, providing stability and agility as the predator moved. Despite its bulk, T-Rex is thought to have been capable of bursts of speed between 10 to 20 miles per hour, more than enough to catch slower-moving herbivores. As the apex predator of its time, T-Rex's diet likely centered around massive plant-eaters such as Triceratops and Edmontosaurus, though evidence suggests it was also an opportunistic scavenger, using its incredibly acute sense of smell to locate carcasses from miles away. Its eyes faced forward, giving it binocular vision and excellent depth perception, an advantage when hunting or ambushing prey. The landscape it lived in was warm, wet, and teeming with life, consisting of lush floodplains, forests, and river systems filled with crocodiles, turtles, small mammals, and a wide range of dinosaurs. The fossil record of T-Rex is one of the richest of any dinosaur, with dozens of specimens ranging from juveniles to massive adults. We have also found evidence that T-Rexes were likely very social, as very obscure relatives, like that of Albertosaurus, show us that tyrannosaurs were highly social animals in general. We have also found evidence for intra-species combat, as various T-Rex fossils have had bite marks on the sides or face on their bodies. And one famous example is that of Y. rex, which has part of its tail missing, suggesting that another T-Rex bit it off. Tune in next time on When Giants Walked.